Hey guys, this is Sydney. Welcome back to my channel. Not in my car right now. It's because I filmed a whole bunch of footage earlier in my car and the audio was absolutely terrible. So clearly it wasn't my mount that was the issue. Clearly the issue is my camera. Yay! So I kind of have to refilm what I filmed earlier. So that's what I'm doing. Basically, I talked about a few things. I talked about my plan for the day, which was to go to Dunkin's and get a large butter pecan sundae, because I always have good luck and productive days when I have a large butter pecan sundae from Dunkin's, but I didn't end up doing that. I didn't end up door dashing at lunchtime like I wanted to. I did go out for a bit at dinner, and you'll see a bit of that in the following clips, but on Saturday, I did have quite a bit of luck with DoorDash. I dashed for 2 hours for the first time in literally months, and I made $67. So that was cool. That was really cool. So anyway, what I really want to talk about in this video is toxic positivity, because it's been a pretty talked about popular topic in the gig community and with other gig tubers. I've seen several people make a video about it, so this is kind of my thoughts on it, and I thought it would be interesting to throw in my 2 cents, and hopefully you guys can share with me what you think, and if you have any thoughts on it as well. I watched Gig Mom's video earlier this morning, and her video really hit me because I agree with so much of what she said in her video. She talks about how she had a really hard life, and positivity and being positive in general helped her get through those hard times and make it through. And I relate to that a lot because I too have had a very difficult life. I've had, it's something for another video. I'm not ready to discuss it now, but I've had quite a few things happen to me in my life, and if it wasn't for what some might call toxic positivity, I might not have gotten through that, because I feel like some might say, if you say, oh, it's going to be okay, some might see that as toxic positivity, but in my opinion, it's like, sometimes that's all you need to hear. Sometimes, as cliche as it is, just remembering that is enough to get someone through whatever it is that they're going through. Sometimes that's all you need. So, I thought that was really cool that she made that video, and I agree with a lot of what she said, and I try to be positive too, and it's not easy, okay? It's not always cupcakes and rainbows in the gig world, and we all know that, and in real life it's not either, and we all know that. But I think the most important thing for us as gig workers is hold out hope for when it is good, because sometimes it's going to be really slow. It's going to be a really slow day. You're not going to make any money that day. But there's no point in not having hope for the next day or the day after that. And I think that during the good times, when we're all making the money that we'd like to be making all the time, that's when we need to hustle harder and work harder in order to save up for when it's slower. And that's kind of just my opinion on it. So I think it is going to be okay. I really do. And some people think, it might be too much. Like, there's too much toxic positivity. There's too much, if I can do it, you can do it, it's going to be okay. Things like that. I don't think it's too much. I mean, in my personal opinion, I know how hard it is, and I think every one of us knows how hard it is in the gig community, and I think we all recognize that. But I don't think there's any point in not being positive and not having hope and just having a kind of attitude where it's like, I'm struggling. The orders are not coming in like I'd like them to be, but I'll just get up tomorrow and try again. And sometimes I think that's all we can do, and there's no point not to be mad about it. Everybody gets mad when we have a difficult customer or a bad experience at a store or a restaurant. There's no point in holding on to that because it just takes away from our focus and our mindset. So that's kind of my 2 cents on it. I just wanted to share a little bit of that. I'm going to throw in the other clips that I filmed earlier today that were supposed to come after this one that I actually filmed this morning, but then the footage was terrible, so I had to refilm it. So that's what this is. So I'll see you guys in the next one.
While my camera is randomly recording, guys, I thought I'd finish talking a little bit about what I was talking about earlier with toxic positivity, and I don't remember where I left off. I really don't. I have no idea. But my thought on it is I think it can get to a point where it's too much, but I think it's hard to get to that point. Like, I know it's rough out here and it can be really depressing, to say the least, and frustrating when you're out here and you're trying and you're not getting orders. Like, it doesn't always happen. Okay, yeah, like I said, I've got DoorDash on. I'm in a hot spot. Like, you can kind of see the red. There's nothing. So obviously there's going to be times where you're going to struggle a little bit, but I don't think that's any reason not to try to be positive and try to think, maybe tomorrow will be better, and if it's not, maybe the next day will be better. Like, having that mindset, I think, keeps us going, because what we're doing as gig workers is really hard to do. So that's just my 2 cents on that. I hope I didn't miss anything. I've had, thoughts in my head all day, but, my camera died earlier when I was, on a roll, and anyway. So I have DoorDash on right now. I've been enjoying DoorDash lately because I have been getting fairly decent orders with DoorDash. I was talking about that this morning. So I came out, I did it for an hour just now. I made $25, which is not the best, but considering that there's not much else happening, I'm looking at Instacart right now. There's one badge, but it's far from where I am, so I'm not doing it. So anyway, I don't know. I'm trying to stay positive. It's 7:14. I made $25 in my first hour, and obviously my second hour is not going at the same pace, but it's okay. I am near several hot spots. I'm just chilling. I wasn't even going to go out tonight, but then I was like, let me go out. So that's what's going on. If you guys like this video or any of the content on my channel, please hit the red subscribe button down at the bottom. I would really, really appreciate it, you helping me grow my channel. Hit the like button as well if you like this content. And leave me a comment down below. Let me know your thoughts on toxic positivity, your thoughts on DoorDash. 8:44. Is there a hidden tip on that? Who knows? Whatever. I'm going to take it. We'll see what happens. Alright, guys. That is it for now. I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.